seriously are messing me up. If I cry tonight, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Because like this, like when you start doing something like this, you don't even know if people will embrace it. You know what I'm saying? And so many things tell you to stop and don't keep going. And like y'all know me, I didn't compromise to get here. Like I didn't cut no corners. I didn't, you know what I mean, take the easy way. I kept saying Jesus. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care. And a lot of people said it'll never work like that. Like it won't work if you say Jesus. It won't work. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to just tuck his name in. I said no, I'm gonna put it right in the front. Right. I'm gonna say victory belongs to Jesus, and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And man, to be sitting in front of y'all for real, it really is an honor. And I wear my feelings on my sleeve. What you see from me is who I am. What you see on Instagram is what it really is. I spank my kids, all of that stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's real. All right, so let's do it. So with this album, to answer the question, I knew this time who I was. I know who I am. That's why I believe this album, we've pinpointed something that's really gonna move the church forward, because I know now that regardless, God says, I've created you to create atmospheres. So I feel like I can shift pretty much any atmosphere that I go into because he gifted me to do that. I don't have to try, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to, before I get up on stage, I don't have to just back there in the back. No, God has put it on me. And he says, just go, and whenever you open your mouth, it's gonna happen. And so this album, y'all, I'm very, very intentional about what it's meant to do. It's meant to break the back of the devil. Like I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I didn't write songs to patty cake. I really want you when you're on Sunday morning singing. That's why with Your Great Name, and I know we're going there, with Your Great Name, that's why we're kind of violent with the band on it. Like we're not really playing games this time with it, because I know for sure with the whole ba 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 ba, you know what I mean? It's intentional. Like when you hear it, it's almost like warfare. Like we going. One of the things that I wanted to make sure that we did with that song, and myself and Jamel Kimbrough, who co-wrote and produced the song with me, we wanted to offer a praise and worship song that not only the worshiper would love, but the musicians would love as well. And that's proven to be a little bit challenging, because you know what I mean? Like a lot of times people that play what they call quote unquote worship music, they feel like it can be boring, because you're pretty much playing same patterns, 6-4-1-5, you know, 1-5-6-4. For those of you guys that don't really know music like that, the do re mi fa sol la ti do, that gives you the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. All right, so I'm just saying most of them, the patterns are the same. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to keep it simple and captivate the worshiper, but at the same time allow like musicians to say, hey, we can really, really, really worship God with this too. And so I think we did that, and that's the exciting part. One of the things as a worship leader and somebody that I feel like is kind of charged to lead psalmists all over the world is I want to make sure that we don't forget about the band. And I feel like sometimes that's one of my things. It bothers me a little bit, is that like when the men of God and women of God are praying over the church, they sometimes like, y'all just keep playing now. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I just need y'all to keep that sound going. And we miss that as musicians. We miss the laying on the hand. Like we need it real bad too. Right. You know, and so that's, you know, my thing is God has given me the personality that connects with anybody. I connect with you. If you sit next to me on an airplane, I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can give me the cold shoulder, but I'm going to talk. So, you know, and so, I mean, I get to know everybody that's sitting next to me. So, I mean, with the band, if they like sports, I like sports. If you don't like sports, that's cool with me. But we still gonna talk, and I can get to you. And if I can get you to say, hey, I can actually understand this worship thing, then I think I've won. And I served under Pastor Smokey Norfolk's ministry for years. I sang background. I back there lifting my hands, serving, carrying bags, you name it. Parking cars. I mean, he had a nice car. I was doing it all. I dropping them off at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Doing all time. I'm up over there. Like I would be over there late at night. He just digging into me like on some. You don't write a song like that. You know what I mean? Like, where's the rest of the song? You know what I mean? Like he would just be all over me. So I mean, I definitely submit my life to this man of God. Not only him, but Dr. Bill Winston as well. You know what I mean? To just know that there's a place, there will always be people that'll be above you. No matter what you do, no matter how great God makes you, there will always be people that you'll say, you know what, I'll never try to stand face to face with you because you actually belong in a mentor's position. You belong in this place of honor. And as long as you're like that, God, he honors you. He sees that. And there's like I would never like look on a same plane as Dr. Bill Winston. I wouldn't try to. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I want to stay in the position where whatever runs down his beard falls on me. And so, and the same thing with Pastor Smokey Norfolk. He's a friend to me, and we laugh and we joke, but there's a position and a level of respect between us that I don't even want to try to cross. You know what I mean? And so, even like there's been times because we're so close, where like if it had been another man, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, ooh, yeah, who you yelling at like this? You know what I mean? But because I'll always have that honor for him. It's never been like that. You know what I mean? I get away from him before I feel like, man, I want to challenge your authority. And so I'm just saying that you have to have somebody like that. And you guys, it just doesn't happen overnight. This thing just does not happen overnight. Listen to me. Like, I'm sitting up here in this room right now, and it's not by like happenstance. I'm not saying that it's only by me. There's a lot of people that are playing a role in what's happening tonight. There's so many people that have believed in what God is doing in me and jumped on board and are pushing. But listen, I work hard at this. Like hard. My grind, if you are working harder than me, then I promise you tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and figure out how to outwork you. Like that's just who I am. And I'm a warrior. If it comes to like who's gonna outwork who, you're not outworking me. I'm not the guy in the room that any other man here wanna fight, because I'm gonna fight all night until I find a way to win. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like that I'm stronger than you, but I'll bite. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because that's just who I am. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just it's like, and I'm saying that to say, if you want it to come to pass, that's gotta be your DNA. It has to be that I'm not gonna be stopped. The label, they say all the time, they say, Todd's never late for anything. Listen, when they call and they say, lobby call is at such and such, I'm not a superstar. I don't come downstairs 15, 20 minutes late. I hear stories about artists, they tell them that the lobby call is at such and such time. They come downstairs with shades on 30 minutes after. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here I am. Y'all waiting on me. Man, this is my career. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait on me. Yeah. This is my stuff. This is my vision. Like, if you told me to be downstairs, why are you beating me downstairs with my stuff? This is my music. This is the music that God gave me. You're not going to be the one that they book for $20,000. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be me. So I'm going to see the return. So I just say that to you. You know, any worship leaders out here, and I know I'm not really talking about worship per se, but I'm talking about the work that it takes to actually stay, you know what I mean, to actually be relevant in what's going on. I'm not gonna let nobody outwork me. I see what's going on in the world. You guys know who's been on top of music for the gospel music forever. It's been Kirk. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, in order to try to even be in the conversation, you gotta work hard. That dude works hard. You know what I mean? And he's been working hard for years. So you gotta grind and not let anybody else outwork you at your stuff. It's yours.